Hi everyone, my name's Alice and welcome to my channel, Ancient Oak Psychic Arts. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Gemini. I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy, look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and also look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming in and how you can use that to your advantage. So this is good for all placements of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. And I know my hair looks a little disheveled. It's not behaving today, so it is what it is. All right. So I have cleansed, shuffled, and meditated, and I've asked for the strongest energy to come through in the cards for Gemini. And I always ask for your best and highest good. So let's go ahead and see what the universe wants to tell Gemini today. Oh my God, first card out, the World. Oh my God. And then the Fool. I'll get to that in a minute. That is incredible. With the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Wands. I'm getting the goosebumps from this. Then we have the Queen of Swords and the Eight of Cups for your opportunity, the Seven of Pentacles, and for your challenge, the Five of Wands. Oh my God, I have the goosebumps. They're not actually going away. They're just staying there. The reason is, and I'll show you in just a second, let me just look around the room. Okay, we only have two major arcanas, and this is what is giving me the goosebumps. And they are the World card and the Fool. This is the 21 in the major arcana. This is the 0. This is the first card of the major arcana. This is the last. Okay, hold on. I'll get to that when we get rolling, but I just want to show you. So you only have two cards that are the major arcanas. That's that big sweeping energy that takes place over months and years. And then we have the minor arcana for the other anchor cards. And those are going to be your day-to-day activities and routines. So we are looking at Pentacles, Wands, Swords, and Cups. So everybody's here. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to start with your overall energy first. 3 cards, and I'll get clarifiers. In your recent past, the World card. In your present, it's the Fool. And then in your near future, it's the Knight of Pentacles. So we are looking at, in your recent past, the World card. This is such a gorgeous card. This is that last card of the major arcana. That is that transitional card. So right now the energy is saying you're really going through something. This is your recent past. You are literally surrounded by magic. You've got this portal you're getting ready to walk through. You're taking one last look over your shoulder. That is to gain the knowledge and wisdom from these life lessons and what it is that you've just gone through. You're trying to gain this knowledge and wisdom to take with you to your present energy, the next chapter in your life. Wow. The Fool card, the very first card in the major arcana. So we'll get to that. This is really you taking that time to gain that knowledge. And I have to stress that because that door's about to close. You're not really going to be looking back at this point. Now you're looking towards your future, and it's literally in your present energy. So in your recent past, a lot of magic, a lot of things have come to a completion, and you're ready to start some new adventures. And that's when we get into your present energy, the Fool. Gorgeous energy. This is taking that leap of faith from the purity of your heart. It's represented by a white heart here. There's a play on words. This is you really doing what it is that you love, that you feel guided to do in your life. So for example, let's say you took a job because it paid well, but you didn't really like it. Maybe now you're in a position where you can go and actually do something that you really enjoy. Even if the pay isn't quite the same, you're still realizing at this point that you really need to do something that you love to be happy, a kind of energy. That's what's coming in. And maybe this is retirement for a lot of people. Maybe this is taking a trip. Right? It can be in any arena in the 3D. Maybe it's a spiritual quest that you're on. A lot of people are waking up spiritually, and they also are discovering that they have psychic abilities. There's a lot of things that are coming in. And if you've been watching me for a while, you do know that I do believe that Gemini is psychic. I believe everybody is. You just have to tap into the energies. But I really do believe that Gemini has that psychic ability. My moon is in Gemini. My ex-husband was a Gemini. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. So, I mean, I really feel into that, and I do believe that that is something that a lot of Geminis possess. Then we have, in your near future, the Knight of Pentacles. This is taking that slow and steady movement forward in the earthly realm. This is you wanting structure. This is you wanting finances. You know, you kind of want your life in order. You want to be able to pay your bills, be on a budget. This is that slow and steady wins the race, taking one steady foot in front of the other, looking to acquire that. You're planning and preparing for the future. And you're also taking time, though, to enjoy the ride, enjoy the journey. Take time to smell the roses while you're going on this adventure, because you are absolutely going on a venture. I can't stress that enough. When one door closes, your recent past, your present, a new one opens. And I just want to show you, look, do you see how it's the same? It's the heart's journey. It's the fool's journey, because that's the fool in this deck. I love this deck. It's so well done. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the clarifiers. Oh my God, I split the deck and it's the world. That chapter really is closing for you. Oh my God, how amazing. All right, so let me give it one last shuffle. Amazing. Okay, let's get those clarifiers. We have the Five of Swords, the Knight of Wands, we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, we have the Page of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. So in your recent past, we have this World card being clarified by the Five of Swords and the King of Wands. This is really telling me that I think that you're leaving a lot of things behind you. I feel that this might have been a lot of things that are out of harmony, out of whack for you. In other words, maybe arguments, disagreements with people that are not your tribe. I feel like you're breaking away from a lot of things that are thinking and words, and just, it's that kind of, I feel like I'm stuttering. I feel like you're breaking away from conversations that are no longer relevant to who you are. I feel that this is you breaking away from that kind of small talk that is wasting your time. I feel like that is in your past. I feel that now you're only looking to have interactions with people that are really engaging, invigorating of the mind, discussing things that are really important to you, not wasting your time talking about things that you don't care about. I think that that's kind of behind you. And then with this King of Wands, this is you really self-actualizing. This is you going for what it is that you want. And that's why you're closing that chapter behind you. I have to turn my fan on. It is so fucking hot here in Florida. It is disgusting. I'm inside in air conditioning. I'm having a meltdown. This is just, it comes right through the walls. It's so disgusting here. So this is really that energy where you're self-actualizing. You are really becoming the person that you want to be, and you're not holding back. This king is all about winning. Oh my God, I have so many thoughts coming in for you. He is bold, he's courageous, he's got his charm and his charisma, and that is you right now. That's you self-actualizing. You're going to do whatever it is in your power to make something spectacular happen for yourself. You're not holding back. You're not being fickle. You're very much in tune with what it is that you want right now, because this is a king. It's that mature energy. It's not a page. You really know what it is that you want to do. And I think that you're tired of messing around. And that's part of what this energy is. I think you're kind of past it. So it's like if you've got people around you that are just time wasters, they waste your time by talking about things you don't care about, doing things that you don't care about. They suck your time. I think you're putting that behind you. You're literally moving forward. You're just going away. So I like that for you. Then we have your present energy, the Fool, and that's being clarified by the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Swords, another king. Again, it's that maturity, and the kings have that outward focus into the environment. So you're really looking for clarity and truth on this new journey. On the Fool's new journey, you're looking for all of that clarity that's coming in, because you're taking in all that information right now. It's in so much newness, and it's really invigorating for you. It is challenging your mind, and you're loving it. For me, you are loving this journey because you've chosen it, the direction that you want to go in from your heart, and now you're eating it up. This is something where it's challenging, you're connecting dots, you're taking in all that information, you're synthesizing it, and you're making smart, rational decisions. You're in your element. This is your king, by the way, because you're air element. This is your king, the King of Swords. This is very transformational for you. You're not holding back. You can, I want to say one more thing too. You can also take that sword and cut cords with people, places, things, ideas, and old versions of you that are not resonating. And that's part of what that world card is that door is closing. If there's anything left, you can continue to cut that away. Don't feel like you're trapped. You are a free spirit. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles. This is really about you stepping into what it is that you want in this earthly realm in the 3D. This is that you're choosing your friends, the family you want to be close to and interact with, pets, right? You're looking at your career, retirement, finances. You're looking at your health. You're looking at travel, location, relocation, housing, everything in the 3D. You're looking at where do you want to go spend your morning? Do you want to go get a cup of coffee at the coffee shop? Do you want to make it at home? I mean, you're really looking at everything in detail right now. Your mind is on fire. That's what's coming through in these cards, and you're loving it. She's grounded, stable, secure. She's very practical. She attracts abundance and prosperity, and that is something I feel is a door that's opening wide for you on this new journey. Then we get into your near future, and it's her knight, the Knight of Pentacles. So again, that knight is on a mission to plan and prepare for the future for the Queen, because the Queen and King do that. And that's being clarified by the Page of Cups and the Eight of Swords. So we have this, again, the Knight of Pentacles, and then with this Page of Cups, this is about you using your imagination to do something that you love. This is you really thriving in your element. What is it that you want to do? Do it from the purity of your heart. This could be a hobby. This could be just getting up and maybe having a workout routine that you want to do that you couldn't do before because of a job or other responsibilities. Whatever it is, you're doing something and you're self-actualizing it, but you are using your creative imagination. But again, you're doing something that you love. It's not something that's going to be laborious or monotonous. And I love it. You are still over-processing in your head in the near future. And this could just be something where you don't see a way out. You feel trapped because this is a self-imposed restriction. But because it's Gemini, you could be over-processing a lot of things in your head because maybe you're still releasing some things from that last chapter, not in the new chapter, but things that are coming up. And you're still just kind of pushing past that. Because let's face it, we know Gemini, you want to over-process in the mind. So that's something that's coming in. That is your current energy overall. Now I'm going to look at the guidance and advice from Spirit. We have 3 cards and I'll get clarifiers. We have the 10 of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and then you've got the 8 of Cups. And I just want to show you, literally right above this Queen of Swords is the King on my table. So I like that. So now you've got the King and Queen of Swords. So again, these 3 cards for the guidance and advice from Spirit. First card out is the 10 of Wands. This is a reminder to pay attention to your energy. So this is that card that's telling me that maybe you're going in too many different directions. You have too many responsibilities and you need to lay down some burdens that you've been carrying around. This could also include emotional baggage. So this is you really making a conscious effort to release things that are not working for you anymore. And this could be that residual effect from the World card representing that door closing and then the Fool, another one opening, because that's what it is. So I think that this is about you looking at your energy. So that reevaluation is an excellent time to look at this. It's a 10, so let's use that as an example. Let's say now you dial it back to 5 or 6 responsibilities that you need to do. Then maybe you delegate some to other people, put some on the back burner, and you just get to it later. It could also be where maybe you ask for help on a few, and maybe some are just not even necessary anymore, that it's part of that old cycle and you don't need to bring anything with you into the new chapter. It's that kind of energy, but this is your energy because it's Wands. So really take a look at that, because this can cause you to really burn out, and you don't want to do that. And sometimes when you get so stressed out with your energy, you actually get sick. So this is just calling your attention to that. And I'll get clarifiers in a minute. Then we have the Queen of Swords. Again, the Queen of Evaluation. You're really taking everything in and you're looking at it. You're looking at it where you're looking inside yourself and looking at it in comparison to the outside. And you might be setting up boundaries with other people. That way you can stay to yourself right now as you're looking around. Because I do feel that intellectually you're looking around I do feel that this is an excellent opportunity for you to get a lot of clarity in your life, and Spirit is drawing your attention to that. I mean, the King is right above it, and it's all about clarity for you right now. Clarity, truth, having some revelations maybe coming in about your situation that is going to help you connect dots. I feel that that's something that keeps coming through, that you are putting pieces together in your life and you're seeing maybe patterns, and now you're looking at what pattern you want to do going forward. Do you want to repeat some patterns that were successes? If you had some that were not successes, that were pitfalls, maybe it's now you're looking for that and you see red flags as you're making decisions and choices moving forward. Then we have this Eight of Cups. This is that kind of energy that it's a deep sadness, this card. This card talks about the loss of something that you love. And so this is just telling me that, you know, it's an excellent time for you to work through that and to release that kind of energy. They're mourning the loss of something that they love, and it's usually a relationship, but it doesn't have to be a relationship. This could be the loss of a loved one, a divorce, it could be the loss of a pet. This could be the loss of a lot of things. And with seniors too, sometimes what happens is that when they have these early stages of Alzheimer's, this is a card that comes up for their emotions because they've lost a part of themselves. Excuse me. I told you I have so many thoughts coming in right now. It's screwing up my words for a minute. They know that they have a part of themselves that's missing, but they can't control it. And that is scary. And that is mourning the loss of something that you love. It's an aspect of yourself. So sometimes when I read for people, that aspect comes up too when we're looking at their parents or something. So sometimes it's them, but mostly it's their parents, it's loved ones. Okay, let's go ahead and get clarifiers. We have Eight of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Three of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles, which is, there's one up here and one down here on my table. By the way, I'm supposed to be meeting with them, the tech support people, to try and see if I can get that other camera set up. So I know it's in the process of being done. It's been an ordeal. Okay, we have the Ten of Wands being clarified by the Eight of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. This is really a lot of information coming in. It's gifts, blessings, omens, and it's something that's going to help you really regain your energy back and really look at where it's going and allowing you to dial it back. This is you doing the work and making it happen. This is a fast-moving energy, so again, I think that you can come to terms with this very quickly and make the necessary adjustments. You're swift moving anyways, right? But this is something that's really coming in for you to help you. You know, it's one of those things too, if you're surrounded by an energy vampire and they're sucking the life out of you, this is you really getting clarity on who that person is. It's one of those moments where, you know, like if you talk to him on the phone or if you meet him in person, whatever the situation is, it could even be your partner, that when you leave them, like when the phone call ends, or, you know, let's say you met for lunch and when you end and you're always exhausted when you leave that person, that's an energy vampire. They're stealing your energy. It's a real thing. If you see people that are in relationships with someone like that, the person that's being sucked dry, that's actually having their energy stolen, ages so fast. You can see it physically. So really think about that, because you're giving your energy to someone, you might not even be aware of it, and they're sucking you dry. They're feeding off you. So definitely pay attention to that. The other card that's here is the Ace of Pentacles, a gift and blessing from the universe and a new beginning, as all aces are. And this one is in the 3D. This is literally a golden opportunity that's presenting to you. It's allowing you to benefit from a lot of the seeds that you've planted. And since you're starting this new chapter, I'm sure you're planting a lot of seeds, and you probably did previously leading up to this new chapter. And now a lot of opportunities are coming in for you. This is going to be maybe financial, relationships, right? So this could be friends, this could be romantic partners. And if you're in a romantic relationship, it could be this opportunity of being present and deepening that connection. There's a lot of beautiful things that come in with this card. Then again, we have this Queen of Swords, getting a lot of clarity right now, connecting those dots. And it's being clarified by the Six of Pentacles and the High Priestess. This is really saying just be open to receive. And I believe that this is being open to receive. You know, I just want to show you that we've got this pentacle, this new beginning, and here he is having these coins dropped, but it's pentacles. I think that it's really about a lot of new things coming in. So to be open to that, even if it's something that you're not sure about, just be open and then make a judgment, right? Use your rational thought. I just feel like a lot of beautiful things are coming in for you. Then we have the High Priestess. I do feel that there's a lot of things that might be hidden that are now coming in for you. And maybe it's because the universe said that in the old chapter you weren't ready for it, but now you are, and I think they're about to be revealed. This is also you tapping into your intuition, feeling into things. And like I said, I do believe Gemini is psychic. I do believe that that's just one of the signs that it's a serious attribute for you. This is telling me again that you are open to receive and that you have unlimited potential to be able to tap into that. Doesn't matter if you're male or female. It's a matter of you tapping into it. Then we have this Eight of Cups energy, mourning the loss of something that you love, being clarified by the Three of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. So this just tells me, let's say it was a breakup in a relationship or a career that didn't work out. Spirit is just saying, you know what? Focus on quality people, quality work. Teamwork makes the dream work. Maybe this was someone that wasn't a team player. If it was a person or a career, maybe it just wasn't meant for you. Again, this is you just focusing on what it is that you want, and this is going for quality. This is having a strong foundation. That's why this can also be the card of marriage for some of you. So again, if it was a relationship, maybe this time you're looking for marriage material, someone that is coming at the same frequency and level as you, if that they are legitimately looking for marriage. It's not just having a good time, or even if it's a long-term relationship and they just don't want to do that final commitment, if you're looking for marriage. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles. Again, on the table, the Knight of Pentacles that's in your near future. Now we've got the Knight of Pentacles that's right under it in the guidance and advice from Spirit. Same card, different deck. This is really talking about, again, that slow and steady. I don't know. I just feel like it's slow and steady wins the race, but there's more to it than that. I just feel like it's allowing you to really step back and breathe and enjoy the journey. I feel that Spirit is saying after what you've just gone through, that it's looking for quality people and to now really enjoy it. And I think that it's like, since it didn't work out and it really hurt you, it's to kind of look at it as rejection is God's protection, is what I'm seeing. Is that because it didn't work out, it's because something bigger, better, and more beautiful is actually meant for you. But this is something that you needed to go through, I think, to maybe appreciate something better coming in that might not feel good in the moment. But when you get past it and look back, that's when you can really kind of say that. But I do feel that's the energy that's coming in for you. And I also feel that you're just on a mission to make something special happen in your life. It's really another idea of that planning and preparing for the future that's coming in, and that involves quality people, quality work, and teamwork. Not being alone for you, Gemini. Okay, that's the guidance and advice from Spirit. Then we have your opportunity and your challenge. Your opportunity is the Seven of Pentacles. So you have a lot of choices before you. This is always talking about going slow, taking your time, looking at the information, seeing what the right choice is for you, because it's represented by a door. When you choose to go down a door, let's say it's this one, all the other doors close. Will they come back? Maybe, maybe not. But it's you choosing that door very carefully, and then maybe next time new choices come in. But in this moment in time, it's about you having so many choices before you. And I just want to remind you, in the guidance and advice from Spirit, these are all the seeds that you planted. Those are a lot of choices that are coming up. This is your opportunity, and I do believe it's tied into this. You have a lot of new, beautiful things coming in. That ace doesn't mean just one thing. It could be a plethora of things. So again, your opportunity is a lot of choices, and I'll get clarifiers in a minute. Your challenge is the Five of Wands. So this is the card of drama and strife. So is your challenge impossible? No, your challenge just means you have to work a little harder at it to achieve it. And when you do, it's incredibly rewarding. So this is about that drama and strife. This could be a card of competition, whether it's healthy or unhealthy. Let's take a look at the clarifiers to get some more information, because I do feel that that you have the opportunity to leave strife behind. But let's get some clarifiers. It's kind of the energy that I'm feeling. Let's see. So we have the Seven of Cups. We have the two sevens and the Seven of Pentacles, which is clarifying the Seven of Pentacles. I'll explain that in a minute. Here we go. 10 of Wands and the Strength card. Okay, so when we're looking at your opportunity, I'm a Virgo. We have to start there first. Seven of Pentacles being clarified by Seven of Cups and Seven of Pentacles. Same card, different deck. Spirit is saying, if you didn't hear me the first time, I'm going to make sure you hear me now. You have a lot of choices. So again, opportunity is a lot of choices out there, but you're confused. This is about you taking time to wait, to see that, wait for clarity. Because this is just telling me that there's a lot of good choices and bad choices. That's why you use your discernment to figure out what is right for you. And that involves waiting and having an assessment that's being done, taking an evaluation of things that are going on around you. This is when you're feeling like you're at a crossroads and you just want to take that moment to look at everything again. This is looking at your life in an evaluation, looking at friends, family. You're looking at how do you relate to your environment. So maybe work and career, retirement, travel. This could be your housing, location, relocation, your health, finances. You're looking at everything and you're kind of taking the big picture in, and that's going to help you make the choices that are right for you. So I like that. This is you using your mind and your emotions. Because cups, we're looking at love, your emotions, your intuition, your connection to source. So you might even be using your intuition to make this choice, but you are doing this type of evaluation. So you're using your mind and your intuition and heart to choose what is right for you. What a beautiful opportunity. That is your opportunity. Your challenge is the Five of Wands, the card of drama, strife, competition. And it's being clarified by the 10 of Wands and the Strength card. And I just want to remind you, in the guidance and advice from Spirit, we have the 10 of Wands, same card, different deck. So when we're looking at your challenge position, and again, you can't do this until it's clarified by these. So this Five of Wands is being clarified by the 10 of Wands and the Strength card. Again, that drama and strife is burning you out. So that's what is happening here. And it could even be a healthy competition or unhealthy competition that's also burning you out. Usually that healthy competition is invigorating because you're challenged and you're learning. It's like, I love to use tennis as an example, because if you're learning tennis, or if you are a tennis player, you play with people that are equal, and that's a nice practice. If you play with someone that is better than you, that causes you to sharpen your skill set and improve your game, right? You always want to play with someone equal or better than you. And that is how you improve. That is a healthy competition. Unhealthy is when there's jealousy and just nastiness, and people are doing it just to, like step on top of the other person. And it's not a healthy, or it's not a pleasant feeling either. And that is an energy drain. And that could be part of what's coming in here. But this is just saying, if you're surrounded by drama and strife in some area of your life, that it's going to definitely tax your energy. It's about you tapping into your strength and courage to overcome that, to make the decisions you need to make to enhance your life. So it's really pretty clear cut. This is your self-doubt. You're taming that beast. You're overcoming it because you've tapped into your strength and courage to be able to handle just about anything coming your way, represented by that infinity sign. So that's a great way for you to overcome that drama, strife, and that type of competition. So that's your opportunity. That is your challenge. It's there for everybody, but not everybody grabs it, yet it is available. All right, Gemini, that's what I have for you for today. If you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if this resonates with you. And just a reminder, I do have a special going on my site. You can save 15% off a 1-hour reading with me, whether it's over Zoom or the pre-recorded and my other 1-hour services. So definitely go to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. Link is in the description below. And that will also show you what's available. You can go to my website and there's book a session, and then right next to it, it's birthday sale. So definitely take advantage of that birthday sale if that's something you're interested in. Spots are limited. All right, everybody, sending you lots of love. Bye for now.